Living in a small space can feel like a constant challenge. Clutter piles up, things never seem to have a place, and your home begins to feel cramped. But what if I told you that the Japanese, experts in living efficiently in tight quarters, have perfected the art of small space living for centuries? Japanese homes are often smaller than those in the West, yet they exude a sense of calm, order, and functionality that we can all learn from. From Tokyo's tiny apartments to the traditional tatami rooms, every inch is utilized in ways that make the space feel open and peaceful. It's not magic. It's the beauty of intentional design and clever organization. And the best part? These principles don't require a complete renovation or expensive furniture, just a shift in how we think about space and what we truly need. Imagine walking into your home, and instead of feeling overwhelmed by clutter, you feel relaxed, peaceful, and in control. That's exactly what these 10 small space organization ideas, straight from Japanese living, can do for you. You'll learn how to make every inch count, how to store items without losing sight of their purpose, and most importantly, how to create a home that's as functional as it is serene. Are you ready to transform your small space into a peaceful retreat? Whether you live in a cozy apartment, a tiny house, or just want to maximize your existing living room, these organization tips will help you reclaim your space and turn it into a sanctuary. Join me as we dive into these life-changing techniques that will help you declutter, organize, and enjoy every square inch of your home. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more organization hacks straight from the Japanese masters. What's your biggest challenge with small space living? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Let's start the journey to your perfect, peaceful home, one small space solution at a time. Here we go. Chapter 1. How can minimalism transform your space? Less is more. If you've ever stepped into a Japanese home, you'll immediately notice something remarkable. The calm, serene atmosphere that fills the space. There's a sense of openness and tranquility, and it feels far more spacious than the actual square footage would suggest. The secret? Minimalism. It's not about getting rid of everything you own. It's about reducing clutter and curating your possessions so that only the essentials remain. But how exactly can minimalism transform your space? The answer lies in simplifying your environment, which in turn creates more physical and mental space. Imagine walking into a home where everything has a purpose, and there's no clutter to distract you. Less really is more. The beauty of minimalism isn't about emptying out your entire life, but rather about keeping what matters most, what truly serves a function or brings you joy. In Japan, this principle is deeply ingrained in their daily lives. Every item, whether a piece of furniture or simple kitchen utensil, is thoughtfully selected to add value, not just fill a space. By embracing minimalism, you free yourself from the weight of excess belongings. This shift doesn't just transform your home's physical layout, it also has a profound effect on your mental clarity and well-being. When you reduce visual clutter, you create more room for peace and relaxation. The Japanese approach encourages you to reflect on each item you own and ask, does this add value to my life? How can you start applying minimalism to your own home? Begin by asking that question for each item in your space. If the answer is no, consider donating or selling it. Choose storage solutions that are both functional and stylish. Think multi-purpose furniture that can hide things away without compromising the flow of your home. Just by embracing minimalism alone, you can turn your home into a peaceful, organized haven, one where you're surrounded only by things that truly matter. Chapter 2. How can vertical storage maximize your space? Have you ever thought about using your walls to their fullest potential? In Japan, where living spaces are often limited, one of the smartest strategies is going vertical. Instead of spreading out, Japanese homes are designed to build up, making every inch of space work harder. This approach is not just about cramming things into every corner. It's about creating a sense of openness while still having a place for everything. Let's face it, in smaller homes, the floor can quickly become cluttered. But with a little creativity, your walls can transform into storage solutions that free up space on the ground. Whether it's books, kitchenware, or even clothes, vertical storage can give you the organization and freedom you've been craving. How can you implement this in your own home? Start by looking around. Shelving is your new best friend. Wall-mounted shelves can hold everything from your favorite books to decorative pieces or even plants. In the kitchen, open shelving can display jars and bowls while also saving precious cabinet space for the things you don't need to access every day. Another great tool is hanging storage. Install hooks or racks to store bags, hats, or coats. Not only does this get things off the floor, but it also makes your items easier to grab when you need them. And don't forget about vertical drawers or stackable storage bins that can fit neatly along your walls. Even behind doors, you can hang hooks or organizers to store shoes, cleaning supplies, or toiletries. The key is to make your walls work for you, not just as barriers between rooms. Vertical storage maximizes your space and makes your home feel more open and less cluttered. It's all about thinking outside the box, and, in this case, up. So are you ready to see how using your walls can transform your space? Give it a try. Your home will feel bigger and more organized in no time. Chapter 3. How can sliding doors revolutionize your space? When think about maximizing space, do you picture knocking down walls or making big, expensive renovations? What if I told you that one of the most effective space-saving solutions might be something as simple as a sliding door? In Japan, where small living spaces are a norm, sliding doors have been a game-changer for decades. They're not just functional, they're an aesthetic and practical solution to dividing rooms without taking up unnecessary space. Why are sliding doors so effective? The answer is simple. They don't require any swing space. Unlike traditional doors, which need clear room to open and close, sliding doors simply glide along a track. This small change can make a huge difference, especially in tight areas like hallways, bathrooms, or bedrooms. Imagine a spacious living area that can instantly be transformed into a private office or guest room with just a few simple movements. How can you implement this into your own home? First, consider replacing traditional hinged doors with sliding ones. In your bedroom or bathroom, for instance, a sliding door can open up the space, allowing for better flow and more usable area. Even closets can benefit from this. Sliding wardrobe doors not only save space, but also add a touch of elegance to the room. Another genius idea from Japan is the use of sliding room dividers. In an open concept space where you might need to separate the kitchen from the living area or create a temporary private space, a sliding door does the job beautifully. It lets you enjoy an open feel when you want it, but also provides a quick solution for privacy when you need it. So what's the takeaway? Sliding doors aren't just a practical storage solution. They're a transformative design feature. They allow you to divide and conquer your space while maintaining an open and airy feel. Ready to open up your space in a whole new way? Try installing sliding doors and you'll see your home instantly feel more expansive. Chapter 4. How can futons create space while maintaining comfort? If you've ever stayed in a traditional Japanese home, you might have noticed the absence of bulky furniture. Instead, you might have slept on a futon, a simple yet ingenious solution that has been a staple in Japan for centuries. But how can a futon, which is essentially a mattress that can be rolled up and put away, help maximize your space without sacrificing comfort? The beauty of futons lies in their flexibility. In Japan, where space is often tight, the practice of folding and storing the futon during the day allows the room to be transformed into a multifunctional area. Imagine going from a cozy bedroom to a spacious living room or office, just by rolling up your bedding. This is the kind of efficient space usage that Japanese design masters have perfected. How can you incorporate futons into your own living space? If you live in a small apartment or simply want to make your guest room more versatile, consider switching from a bulky bed to a futon that can be easily folded and stored. You can roll it up and stow it away in a closet or under a bed, clearing up floor space during the day for other activities. This isn't just a Japanese tradition, it's a smart solution for maximizing limited space. For those who love the idea but prefer a more traditional bed, there are alternatives like lofted beds or bed frames with built-in storage. These allow you to store extra linens, clothing, or even seasonal items under the bed, so your room stays neat and organized. The genius of the futon lies in its ability to create an inviting, peaceful space by day, while still offering comfort at night. It's a perfect example of how something simple can have a big impact on the functionality of your home. So why not give futons a try? You might find that they provide more than just a good night's sleep. They can help you transform your space into something much more efficient and flexible. Chapter 5. How can the 5-minute rule help you maintain order daily? We've all been there. Your home starts off neat and tidy, but over time, clutter creeps in. Before you know it, your space feels chaotic and overwhelming. But what if I told you that maintaining order doesn't require hours of effort? In Japan, there's a brilliant habit known as the 5-minute rule, and it could be the key to keeping your home organized every single day. The concept is simple. Spend just 5 minutes a day tidying up. That's it. It's a quick, easy routine that, when practiced consistently, keeps clutter at bay and ensures your home never feels like a disaster zone. This approach is built on the idea that small daily actions add up over time to create lasting organization. And, let's be honest, who doesn't have 5 minutes to spare? How can you make the 5-minute rule work for you? It's about adopting the mindset that tidying doesn't have to be an overwhelming task. Every evening before you go to bed, take 5 minutes to quickly tidy up. Put away any items that are out of place, whether it's shoes by the door, stray books, or dishes left in the kitchen. Even a few minutes of straightening up can have a profound effect on your space and mindset. The best part? It doesn't just help with physical clutter, it also clears your mental clutter. When your home is organized, you can relax, focus, and feel at ease. You'll also spend less time searching for things and more time enjoying your space. Another tip is to set a timer for those 5 minutes. By making it a game, it turns tidying up into a quick and satisfying activity rather than a dreaded chore. And once you get started, it often feels easier to keep going. And before you know it, your entire home is tidier than you thought possible. So, why not give it a shot? The 5-minute rule is a simple, powerful tool that helps you keep your home clean and organized without the stress of long cleaning sessions. Try it tonight and see how it can transform your daily routine. Chapter 6. How can mindful organization enhance your living space? In today's fast-paced world, where we're constantly juggling multiple responsibilities, our homes can easily become a reflection of that chaos. But what if the secret to organizing your space isn't just about finding clever storage solutions or decluttering, but about being mindful of the way you approach your space? This is a practice that is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture, where every action, from cooking to cleaning, is done with intention and purpose. The Japanese have a unique philosophy when it comes to home organization. It's not just about arranging items neatly, it's about creating a space that promotes peace, balance, and harmony. This idea is rooted in the concept of mindfulness, where every object and every action in the home is approached with awareness and a deep sense of respect. This mindfulness extends to how they organize their spaces, creating a living environment that feels calm and balanced. How can you adopt this mindful approach to organization in your own home? Start by transforming your home into a sanctuary, a space where you can truly relax and recharge. Begin by carefully selecting items that bring you joy or serve a functional purpose. Avoid overcrowding your space with things you don't need. Each item in your home should have a purpose, whether it's a decorative piece that brings you joy or a functional item that makes daily life easier. Additionally, try to create Zen zones in your home, places where you can go to escape the noise and clutter of daily life. A reading nook by the window, a meditation corner, or even a small space dedicated to quiet reflection can make a huge difference in how you experience your home. Another key part of mindful organization is maintaining a routine. Japanese homes are organized not just once, but on a daily basis. Simple habits like wiping down counters, straightening up after meals, and folding clothes immediately can prevent clutter from piling up. So how can you bring this mindfulness into your home today? Begin with small, intentional changes. As you organize, focus on being present with the task. Let go of the urge to rush. Over time, you'll notice that not only does your home feel more organized, but it also feels more peaceful and centered. By adopting a mindful approach to your living space, you create not just an organized home, but a place of calm that will nurture both your body and mind. Chapter 7. How can baskets and boxes keep your home organized and stylish? We all have those small items that seem to multiply without notice. Keys, remote controls, magazines, kids' toys, and even office supplies. These things are essential to daily life, but can quickly create clutter if left unchecked. So how do the Japanese manage to keep their homes neat and tidy, despite having a lot of these little items? The answer lies in baskets and boxes, simple storage solutions that make a huge difference in maintaining order while adding a touch of style to your home. In Japan, where space is often limited, baskets and boxes are used not just for storage, but for aesthetic organization. They can hide away everyday items, making your home look less cluttered and more peaceful. And the best part? These containers are versatile and come in various shapes, sizes, and materials, allowing you to organize without compromising on style. How can you incorporate baskets and boxes into your home? Start with the essentials, items that tend to clutter up counters or shelves. Baskets are perfect for storing everything from magazines to blankets, while boxes are ideal for smaller items like office supplies, shoes, or accessories. Place them neatly on shelves, in closets, or even under tables. And suddenly, your space feels more organized and less chaotic. Consider using labeled boxes or baskets. This way, you can easily identify what's inside without having to open each one. This helps save time when you're looking for something specific and ensures that everything has its proper place. You can even use open baskets to store things you access frequently, like mail or hats, so they're easy to grab when you need them. Another great idea from Japanese homes is stackable storage. Instead of spreading items out over large areas, stack baskets or boxes vertically. This keeps your space feeling open and allows you to store more without taking up precious floor space. Finally, choose storage containers that complement your decor. Whether it's woven baskets, sleek wooden boxes, or colorful fabric storage bins, these items can add a layer of texture and warmth to your space while keeping things neatly tucked away. So, how can you get started? Look around your home and identify areas that are prone to clutter. Implementing baskets and boxes to keep your space organized is an easy and affordable way to maintain a tidy home. With just a few simple additions, you can make your home feel more organized, more peaceful, and, dare I say, more stylish. Chapter 8. How can you transform underutilized spaces into storage gold? When it comes to organizing your home, the most valuable resource you might be overlooking is space. Specifically, the underutilized spaces in your home. Whether it's the area under your bed, the back of a door, or a corner you never really use. These often neglected spots can be the secret to unlocking a whole new level of organization. In Japan, where space is always at a premium, nothing goes to waste. Every nook and cranny is used to its fullest potential, and you can apply the same strategy to your home. Why are underutilized spaces so valuable? Well, in smaller homes, every inch of space counts. These areas, while often forgotten, can store seasonal items, extra bedding, shoes, and much more. And the best part? By using these spaces, you free up your main living areas, your living room, bedroom, or kitchen, allowing them to feel more open and less cluttered. How can you make the most of these hidden areas? Start with the space under your bed. This is one of the most underutilized areas in any home, but it can be a storage goldmine. Use rolling storage bins, drawers, or boxes to store seasonal clothing, shoes, or extra bedding. If your bed doesn't have built-in storage, consider a lofted bed, which can create enough room underneath for a small office or additional storage. Even a storage bench at the foot of the bed can do wonders for stashing blankets, books, or other miscellaneous items. Don't overlook the back of doors either. In Japanese homes, doors aren't just a way to enter or exit a room. They're used as storage spaces too. You can install hooks or racks on the backs of bedroom, bathroom, or closet doors to hang hats, bags, scarves, or even kitchen items like aprons or towels. These are great for storing things you need to access frequently, but don't want to clutter up your main areas. Another brilliant idea is to make use of wall-mounted storage in places like your hallway, kitchen, or garage. This could include wall hooks for hanging coats, small shelving units for plants, or even magnetic strips for tools. The vertical space that often goes unused can become a highly functional area for your items. So what's the takeaway here? Look at the spaces you've been overlooking. Whether it's the area under your bed or the back of a door, every inch of your home can serve a purpose. By utilizing these forgotten spaces, you not only organize your home more efficiently, but also create a more open, airy environment. Ready to start using those hidden spaces? Trust me, once you see how much room you've been wasting, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Chapter 9. How can you keep your entryway tidy and welcoming? Have you ever thought about the impact your entryway has on the overall feel of your home? It's the first space you see when you walk in the door, and it often sets the tone for the entire house. In Japan, the entryway, known as the genkan, is much more than just a place to kick off your shoes. It's a symbol of cleanliness, respect, and order. And the way the Japanese approach their entryways offers some incredible lessons for keeping your own home organized and welcoming. Why does the entryway matter so much? The first impression of your home comes from this space. If your entryway is cluttered with shoes, coats, bags, and mail, it creates a sense of disarray that can carry throughout the rest of your home. But if it's neat and organized, it sets a positive, peaceful tone, making the rest of your home feel more serene and inviting. And how can you bring this Japanese-inspired entryway approach into your home? The first step is decluttering. A cluttered entryway doesn't just make the space feel cramped, it makes it feel chaotic. So take a moment to clear away unnecessary items. Shoes are a big culprit in many homes. Instead of leaving them scattered by the door, create a designated area for shoes. In Japan, the genkan serves as a place to remove shoes before entering the rest of the home, and it's an effective strategy to keep dirt and clutter outside. To make your entryway more organized, consider investing in a shoe rack or bench. This doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just a simple, functional piece that can hold shoes and offer a place to sit when you're putting them on. The key is to keep the space clear and easy to navigate. You can even add small baskets or trays for keys, mail, and other items that tend to accumulate when you come and go. Don't forget hooks. Install hooks or racks for coats, hats, or scarves so that items are easy to grab when you're heading out the door. It also prevents clutter from building up in other areas of your home. This simple, functional storage solution keeps everything you need within arm's reach without sacrificing the clean look of the entryway. Finally, consider adding a small mat or rug near the door. Not only does it help catch dirt, but it also adds warmth and personality to the space, making it feel welcoming. So how can you make your entryway a welcoming space? Start by clearing out the clutter and adding functional, stylish storage solutions. A tidy entryway doesn't just improve the first impression of your home, it helps set the stage for a more organized, calm living environment. Try it out. When you walk into a clean, orderly entryway, you'll immediately feel the difference. It's an easy way to bring calm and order into your daily routine, and it'll make your entire home feel more inviting. Chapter 10. How can lighting transform your space and maximize organization? Have you ever noticed how lighting can completely change the atmosphere of a room? The Japanese have long understood the power of lighting, and in their homes, lighting is not just a practical necessity, it's a key element in creating a peaceful, organized environment. In smaller spaces, where every inch counts, the right lighting can make a huge difference in how spacious and open a room feels. Why is lighting so important in small space organizations? Good lighting can create an illusion of space, making even the smallest rooms feel airy and expansive. On the flip side, poor lighting can make a room feel cramped, dark, and cluttered. Japanese homes often feature soft, natural light that highlights the simplicity and beauty of the space. This approach isn't just about aesthetics, it's about creating a sense of calm, which is crucial in a small, organized home. How can you harness the power of lighting in your own space? Start by maximizing natural light. In Japanese homes, you'll often see large windows with light, sheer curtains that allow the light to flood in. Not only does this make the space feel brighter, but it also creates a connection with the outside world, giving the room a more open, expansive feel. If you have windows, make sure they're unobstructed by heavy drapes. Instead, use light, breathable fabrics that still offer privacy but let in plenty of daylight. In rooms without much natural light, consider using layered lighting to create warmth and depth. Instead of relying on harsh overhead lights, use a combination of table lamps, floor lamps, and wall sconces. These lighting sources add warmth and dimension to the room, making it feel more inviting. Dimmer switches are also a great addition because they allow you to adjust the light based on your needs, whether you're reading, working, or relaxing. Think about the mood you want to create. Japanese homes often rely on soft, ambient lighting to promote relaxation. For example, in living areas or bedrooms, try using warm light bulbs instead of the cold, stark light of traditional overhead lights. Warm light creates a cozy, inviting atmosphere that makes the space feel more comfortable and less cluttered. If you're dealing with a smaller room, mirrored surfaces can also help reflect light and make the space appear bigger. Consider adding a few mirrors strategically placed to bounce light around the room, making it feel brighter and more open. So what's the takeaway here? Lighting is a simple yet powerful tool to enhance your small space. Whether it's by maximizing natural light, layering light sources, or choosing warm bulbs, lighting can drastically improve the feel of your home. With the right lighting, your space will not only feel larger, but also more inviting, calm, and organized. Ready to change the way you see your space? Start by adjusting your lighting and watch as your small space transforms into a peaceful haven. Transforming a small space into a functional, organized haven doesn't require a complete overhaul. It's about smart design choices and mindful organization. The principles we've learned from Japanese homes emphasize efficiency, simplicity, and intentionality, which can make a world of difference in your own living space. By embracing minimalism, utilizing vertical storage, incorporating sliding doors, and making use of underutilized spaces, you can create a home that feels spacious, peaceful, and perfectly suited to your needs. The small adjustments, like adopting the 5-minute rule, using baskets and boxes for tidy storage, and focusing on mindful organization, can significantly impact your daily life, helping you enjoy a clutter-free environment that promotes calm and clarity. And with the right lighting, even the tiniest spaces can feel open and inviting. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about creating a space that works for you and brings you joy. If you found these tips helpful, it's time to take action. Start small. Pick one idea from this list and implement it today. Whether it's decluttering your entryway or trying out a futon for more flexible living, you'll be amazed at how these simple changes can make a big difference in your home. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who could use these space-saving ideas. What's your favorite organization tip? Drop it in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation. See you next time.